And former Ohio Speaker of the House, Larry Householder, is now on trial for corruption. His trial began yesterday in Cincinnati and is scheduled to go on for about 6 weeks.
Austin Love is following the details. And Austin, things have seemed to have gotten off to a rough start with the judge in this case, huh?
Yeah, it really did. The judge at one point calling Householder's, his team, his defense team, Bush League for their actions during that. I'm going to have a little bit more information on that in just a second. But once known as the most powerful politician in the state, now is on trial for corruption, but for someone facing nearly 20 years in prison if convicted. Doesn't seem to be too worried. Yesterday, Larry Householder walking into a Cincinnati courthouse and called it redemption day for him. Householder is facing charges for his involvement while in office of setting up a pay-to-play scheme where he allegedly traded $61 million in campaign cash in exchange for helping out bail out First Energy. Allegedly, Householder largely benefited from this, supporting a First Energy bailout bill in return for receiving about $500,000 to him. But yesterday in court, Householder told the media, "I feel good. It's been about 2.5 years to tell my story." And then in response to being called a crooked politician, he said, quote, "It's hard to sit here and hear this one side of the story. It's been difficult for my family. I've never been nervous, haven't had any anxiety about it at all." In the words of Paul Harvey, now you'll hear the rest of the story. As in terms of how this trial might go forward, well, the tone was definitely set yesterday, which we were just talking about a second ago. Federal Judge Timothy Black reprimanded Householder's defense team twice during the opening statements yesterday. First, he scolded them for interrupting the prosecution during opening statements. He told them it was unprofessional the way that they were clicking their pens, making faces and talking, calling it Bush League. The second time was during a long description of Householder's family life. The judge asked them, "Counsel, are you going to get to the evidence, what the evidence shows?" Certainly things starting off in an interesting way as we get forward here, Maureen. And of course, we're going to be keeping you updated all along the way. This trial is supposed to set to be around 6 weeks long. And of course, we'll keep you updated all along the way. Maureen?
Little drama to start out.
Definitely.
So many people connected to this case that I'm sure we're going to have updates daily, and people are really interested in what happens. Austin, thank you so much.